Recently, I was invited by Giant Software to visit Racing Unleashed, located near Zurich Airport, to try out a preview build of Project Motor Racing, developed by Straightforward Studios. That's right, Project Motor Racing. If you've been following social media, you probably know that this game was previously called GT Revival and was built on Unreal Engine 5. Things changed about a year ago when the game got a new name, a new publisher and a new game engine, Giant's Engine 10, which is a mod-friendly engine. Let me repeat, a mod-friendly game engine. And if you are still following the social media, you've likely seen the recent buzz around NGT and GT1 cars from 20 years ago. Honestly, I kept wondering whether their plan was to essentially create a remastered GTR game using the latest technology, or whether they intended to add more modern cars as well. When I finally arrived at the event and saw artwork featuring the latest Lamborghini hypercar, everything became clear. We are talking about 70 plus racing cars spread across 10 classes and 27 laser scan global tracks. What is Project Motor Racing? PMR is a racing simulator that delivers unmatched handling realism at 720 Hz, with more natural, non-linear throttle control alongside precise force feedback taken directly from the tie rod and out-of-the-box peripheral optimization. I'm quoting the press release here. We also got a flyer with more details about the new modular vehicle dynamics platform called Hadron. You can pause the video and read the bullet points yourself. Anyway, on the paper, all of this sounds very impressive, but what about reality? At the event, we got to try the 9070 Lola T70 Mark III BGT, Audi R8 LMP 900 and Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo 2 across 2 tracks, Mosport and Lime Rock Park, all on bespoke sim rigs. In terms of handling, the Lola was the trickiest, no assist, early braking needed and quite a bit of counter steering. The Audi, also with no assist, was very fast and had loads of downforce. The only issue was the brakes were locking up too quickly. However, Johnny Herbert, who was present there, forwarded this feedback to the desk. The Huracan with all assist on, ABS and traction control was a bit tricky under braking, but overall gave a pretty solid experience. Force feedback felt good too. You could feel the difference between each car, whether the rear was stepping out, if the track surface wasn't flat, or when driving on curves or off track. That said, I would love to try the same cars in wet conditions or on more complex circuits. Unfortunately, we only had dry conditions and a month-old build that was stable at 120 FPS. We were also told that this isn't the best looking build yet. That said, there were some cool visual touches like mirrors showing the rest of your car or even your helmet in the Lola. But the driver didn't move at all, which I hope gets fixed. There is visible wear and tear inside and outside the cars. I'm referring specifically to the Audi cockpit, where I noticed scratches, and to the Sanin cockpit shown in recent media material. It's impressive and adds personality to the cars, like they are telling their own story. The car sounds are really solid, an immersive experience overall, and I get why they are putting so much marketing behind the audio. I would love to hear more exterior sounds though, but the driving the Audi, that was a highlight for me. They also launched the Factory Driver program where you can give feedback on the cars by simply answering a few questions. And by the time you are watching this, you probably know that the game is launching on PC, PS5 and Xbox Series consoles this fall. I asked about VR, and yes, VR is planned for both PC and PS5. And since the game will feature true to track with dynamic weather conditions, an adaptive racing and dry incline, and a full 24-hour day and night cycle on every track, I was also told that seasons are included, but no snow. That said, expectations are high, especially with the social media hype and the studio's history. Let's hope this title lives up to it. Big thanks to Giant Software for the invite, Racing Unleashed for having me and the awesome atmosphere, and good luck to Straightforward Studios with the development. Since I didn't hit the magical 8-minute mark in this video, here is a takeoff from Zurich Airport to wrap things up. Thank you for watching.